My beloved, do you think it's an accident that you're hearing my voice right now? No. Heaven planned this moment long before you took your first breath. Here on Holy Voices, we share the whispers of eternity, the messages that change hearts and awaken destinies. If your soul is ready, stay with me, because what you're about to hear might be the very word your spirit has been waiting for. God gives seed to the sower. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 10. Plant your $20, $50, or $100 seed into Holy Voices and expect a supernatural harvest. You are on the cusp of a huge discovery that will alter your life forever. The hopes you've kept close to your chest, the prayers you've said in private, and the wishes you once believed were unattainable are now real. With relentless power, they are now approaching you. Here's the reality, though. God will not allow you to sleep. I won't allow you to disregard this any longer. Everything you've known is about to change because the spiritual energy is changing so rapidly and strongly. This goes beyond a simple shift of perspective. It's a strong energy boost created especially for you, the chosen one, a celestial awakening. You must pay attentive attention if you genuinely want to hear this critical message and fully enter into the favor and benefits that God has in store for you. Get in full alignment and take action right away. I want you to do 3 things right now before you go in. Press the like button to firmly commit to this particular moment. We're creating a family of 90,000 chosen individuals who have been awakened, just like you, so please subscribe. The energy of this urgent message is increased when you comment with the number 99, a sacred number that sends a strong signal to the universe. Recall that only those who are prepared will be called by God. This message may feel heavy if you're not ready. Your spirit, however, will keep you here till the very end if you are genuinely selected. Your life will never be the same after you do. The moment has come. The voice of God is heard. Are you going to pay attention? You are currently being called by a divine voice. It's so urgent and intense that you won't be able to find serenity until you actually listen. This is not a faint murmur or a fleeting idea. Every fiber of your existence is trembling as a spiritual summons reverberates through your soul. God is calling for your attention because what He has in store for you will change your life forever. This call cannot be ignored any longer. Because it is getting ready for a strong spiritual awakening, your spirit feels restless. Deep within your chest, sense this urgency. A holy force that prevents you from turning away or sleeping in denial. God is communicating with you immediately, intimately, and with a mighty love and strength. He wants you to be completely aware, completely present, and completely prepared for the impending change. Your destiny can be unlocked with the help of this divine message. You must put away your worries, uncertainties, and aversions in order to enter a higher plane of spiritual clarity and connection. This is not a chance moment. This is the time in your life that God has designated. The sky is waiting for your answer. This is the breakthrough you've been waiting for if you've been feeling lost, confused, or trapped. Until you hear Him clearly and get ready to meet Him, God will not allow you to rest. This is a holy summons for you to wake up. Now get this straight. You were selected by divine will, not by chance or accident. The cosmos as a whole is planning itself around you. Animals, plants, planets, stars, and even the air you breathe. Everything is working out for you. God has ordered a cosmic rally in which all living and non-living things are gravitationally drawn toward you. The cosmos itself is putting up extra effort to open doors and bestow gifts on you. Imagine the birds soaring in unison above you, the trees bending closer, and the breeze moving softly as though it were conveying a precious message that was only for you. This is nature's way of celebrating your waking and letting you know that a potent time is approaching in which you will experience an explosion of heavenly favor. Every visible and invisible energy in your environment vibrates in unison with your spiritual calling. At this point, destiny begins to take shape. When, as the chosen one, you emerge from the darkness into the light. God has commanded the world to honor and promote you, and the world is doing so. Because of the alignment of cosmic forces, what is already happening cannot be stopped. At this moment, the cosmos is clearly announcing that you are being groomed for greatness. Everything and everyone is being pulled into your circle by a remarkable spiritual energy. This is a divine attraction that God Himself has decreed, not a natural occurrence. You'll notice that people you don't even know will suddenly want to see you. Animals appear fearless and even eager to approach. How the environment around you reacts with miracles and signs. The undeniable indication that God's favor is upon you is this magnetic pull. Your spiritual energy will burn like a flame of love and attraction for days, drawing in good energy and driving off bad energy. The cosmos will work together to provide you with opportunities, blessings, and experiences you never would have thought imaginable. There will be a spiritual resonance in the air. The natural environment will seem to be in perfect harmony with the voyage of your spirit, and the breeze will feel like a soft embrace. You are being called higher by this divine magnetism, which is a spiritual lighthouse. It indicates that you are about to undergo a metamorphosis and are being readied for a holy meeting with God. The next several days will see the height of this attraction. To receive what God is planning for your life, remain vigilant, conscious, and receptive. Pay close attention. All creation is to glorify you, the chosen one, according to a divine decision made by God. This is a profound spiritual reality rather than an assertion of ego. The invisible worlds are elevating your life. The earth itself has been commanded to exalt and celebrate your name. Very few people ever get to witness this moment of celestial majesty. You can feel its strength pulsing through your body. You may not be able to hear it, but everyone around you is praising you. Your spiritual elevation is celebrated by the chirping birds, the rustling leaves, and even the soft sway of the trees. Angels and heavenly hosts in visible worlds. Celebrate the masterpiece that God is creating in you by joining in this praise. This praise from God is for who you are becoming, not for what you have accomplished. In your heart, feel this honor. Allow it to inspire you and give you courage. The very light of heaven is shining on you. The blessings and marvels that will soon fill your life are foreshadowed by this moment of gratitude. It has been announced by God. It's time for you to accept it. Have you ever seen a peculiar calm when animals approach? Or how you suddenly make strangers feel at ease and attracted to you? This is your spiritual energy in action, shining brilliantly as a strong magnetism and love force. In the days to come, you will exude an aura that not only affects but also draws in the living world in amazing ways. Animals won't be afraid to approach you. People will sense something heavenly coming from your mere presence, and the breeze will bring subtle signs. You don't have random energy. It is a manifestation of the heavenly light that shines through your spirit, reflecting God's blessing. This magnetism is a paranormal indication that you are experiencing a holy transformation in your life and that your relationship with God is growing. The surrounding flora, fauna, and other natural features are reacting as though they had seen a king or queen strolling through them. Nature honors your spiritual growth in this way. Additionally, this attraction is a hint to get your heart and head ready for bigger things. It is God's way of notifying you that you are prepared for a close, personal relationship with God. Accept these times with appreciation and let the love that is coursing through you boost your soul. Your breakthrough's indicators are everywhere, concealed in nature's subdued language. The sun's timing, the soft rustle of leaves, and the surprise serenity of the animals are all signals meant to make you more conscious. God uses these organic cues to let you know that your spiritual breakthrough is not just imminent, but certain. Have you ever experienced the ideal breeze at the ideal time? Or noticed a bird sitting quietly close by, perhaps waiting for you to notice? These are indications from the universe that you are headed in the correct direction. The natural world is rejoicing in your advancement, sending you a veiled message to keep going. This natural alignment serves as a revered reminder to have faith in the process as it develops. You are expected to be both patient and expectant, much like a farmer waits patiently for the harvest. Your breakthrough will occur according to God's schedule. However, there is one indisputable reality that all signs lead to. You are now undergoing a metamorphosis. The holy hour of divine contact is drawing near, so get ready. There will never be another moment like this one. A close, private encounter with God, the Creator who created you out of boundless love and selected you for greatness. Even though it may arrive in the silence of the night, this hour will append your soul and spark your destiny. Imagine having a face-to-face conversation with God in which your heart opens fully and words flow easily. This hour is a gift from God. It is a time for healing, transformation, and revelation. God is prepared to unlock your destiny, unveil mysteries, and give you the courage to pursue your calling. Now, the question is straightforward. Are you prepared? Have you set your heart up to welcome this sacred meeting fearlessly and without interruption? The next chapters of your life will be shaped by this moment. Keep an eye out, pray, and be patient. The time for change is drawing near. You must give this spiritual moment your whole attention. God is inviting you to establish a sacred area free from people, things, noise, and worries. It is a time to block out all other distractions and give your full attention to the divine presence that is approaching you. God demands this because mental clarity and purity of heart are essential to your progress. Imagine a space in your soul where everything stops and all distractions vanish like a far-off storm. God wants to communicate with you directly in this peaceful haven, in an honest and meaningful way. Being prepared entails getting rid of negativity, rumors, anxiety, and uncertainty. This divine discussion is only open to your purest self. In our noisy society, maintaining this level of focus can be difficult, but it is crucial. Your impending metamorphosis is too valuable to be compromised. You can expect miracles, revelations, and blessings when you dedicate yourself to this holy discipline. God's request for your undivided focus is a tender invitation to get your heart ready for what's ahead. There is more to preparation than merely spiritual. It is also emotional and bodily. When the time for this holy encounter comes, God wants you to show there with honor and happiness. Put on clean clothes. Carry yourself with dazzling confidence and speak with kindness and hope. Your external demeanor reflects your inside preparedness and reverence for this sacred occasion. Consider this to be similar to getting ready for a royal audience. Your spirit receives a strong message from your endeavor to glorify God via your appearance. Your words should be well chosen, positive, and full of thankfulness and faith. Steer clear of negativity, harsh language, and worn-out grievances. The joy and tranquility that come from being in God's presence must radiate from your spirit. Your body, mind, and soul are all in alignment for the transformation that lies ahead thanks to this cleansing practice. You create a sacred space that welcomes God's glory when you dress, speak, and shine intentionally. This preparation is a potent declaration of readiness and an act of worship. Joy is more than just an emotion. Your breakthrough is powered by a spiritual force. God invites you to approach this time of year with a brilliant spirit and a joyous heart. Because it arises from your identity as God's beloved and chosen child, this joy is a deep-seated happiness that transcends circumstances. A spirit that is aware of its passion and destiny for greatness naturally radiates. Increase your smiles, laugh frequently, and allow your happiness to shine through every space you enter. God is ready to shower you with glory, and this brilliant delight will draw benefits and clear the path. The brightness of God is already close. It is a brilliant reality that is only waiting for you to accept it. Nurture your joy every day to set your heart up to receive this splendor. A signpost for miracles and divine encounters is your brilliant spirit. Right now, the world needs your light. Be a lighthouse. This message is unquestionably urgent. God is beckoning you to immediately embrace your destiny. There is no time for hesitancy or second-guessing at this point. You are being driven by heavenly power toward your goal by the ferocious spiritual winds. You run the risk of missing the entirety of God's purpose for your life if you wait any longer. This urgency will burn in your soul like a fire. A holy pressure that will not let you sit back and do nothing. Your attention is demanded by God's voice, which breaks through the clutter. Now come forward. I've crafted a story just for you. Take your spot. You are being urged to stand and take possession of your inheritance by this appeal, which is encased in love and strength. On the other end of this important call, your fate is waiting. Behind the scenes, God is already laying the groundwork for chances and benefits. Now is the moment to take action. Don't allow doubt or fear to stop you. Boldly pursue the purpose that God has specifically created for you. A sacred window that is uncommon, valuable, and short-lived is spiritual transformation. Your soul and purpose are being reborn during this season, which is a divine reset. If you miss this window, you will miss out on opportunities for growth, breakthroughs, and blessings that will help you advance at a never-before-seen pace. Think of this change as a comet blazing across the sky, a once-in-a-lifetime eclipse, or a rare cosmic event. The chance won't present itself again very soon. This window has been opened specifically for you by God. You will come out of it feeling rejuvenated, energized, and in line with your actual purpose if you enter with faith, bravery, and an open heart. Despite the world's attempts to divert you, cherish this time. Keep your attention, your heart, and your time safe. Your complete participation is required for this unique gift of spiritual change. Keep it from slipping away. The presence of God's favor makes miracles inevitable. This extraordinary favor is a supernatural force that releases blessings you never would have imagined, breaks chains, and opens doors. Divine interventions that answer prayers you may not have even remembered to ask are going to flood your life. Consider tales you have heard. How things that seemed unattainable suddenly become possible. How healing came as a surprise. How strained relationships were repaired. That is how powerful God's mighty favor is. It's not a coincidence or act of luck. Your favor is being unfolded by divine destiny. With an outstretched palm and an expectant heart, get ready to receive these wonders. Behind the scenes, God's hand is working mighty on your behalf, coordinating everything. No dream is too huge, and no challenge is too great. The new normal for you is miracles. The universe is moving more quickly in the direction of your destiny. This holy wave propels you onward with irresistible energy and is a strong spiritual momentum surge. You run the danger of missing out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity if you resist or hesitate. Imagine the ocean's ideal wave. Large, strong, and transient. You have to jump on it with confidence, position yourself precisely, and paddle hard to ride it. It takes trust and preparation to ride this holy wave. It won't wait and is moving quickly. Give up hesitancy, fear, and doubt. Accept God's purpose with open arms and a spirit of willingness. You are being called to move with the cosmos. Seize this opportunity and use it to guide you into the life that was intended for you. Don't wait any longer. The time has come to shine. Now is the time for your breakthrough when all the signals, preparation, and divine favor come together. God's blessings are waiting to stream into your life, filling every space with contentment, abundance, and serenity. Take a confident step into your power. You are incredibly loved, selected by God, and prepared to shine brightly in this world. Tomorrow and next year are not your time. It is at this very moment. God is prepared to shower you with glory because the world needs your light. With gratitude and an open heart, accept these blessings. Knowing that God is by your side the entire time, you can confidently move into your divine destiny. This is your time to shine. Accept it wholeheartedly and see how your life changes in ways you could never have imagined. God has planned rewards for you that are far greater than anything you could ever hope for or merit on your own. These heavenly blessings are specially crafted presents from above that are intended to improve every aspect of your life. Your destiny, your purpose, your relationships, and your health. God's gifts for you are not only material, they are profoundly spiritual, changing your spirit and illuminating your life as evidence of His grace. Your faith, obedience, and preparation will uncover these rewards, which are already there. They are the pinnacle of your spiritual journey, the realization of vows that have been mumbled in your heart during silent prayers and restless nights. The gifts of God are powerful. Where despair previously reigned, they rekindle hope, provide new opportunities, and mend scars. When you truly experience these blessings, picture the happiness and tranquility that will fill your heart. But hope alone is not enough to access these celestial benefits. Action and preparedness are necessary. God calls you to walk in righteousness, to be patient but persistent, and to align your heart with His. The process of unlocking is a holy adventure that fortifies your soul and develops your relationship with God. You are getting closer to the wonders He has saved for you with every step. Keep this in mind while you allow yourself to be rewarded. God takes great pleasure in lavishly blessing His children. He is prepared to show you more favor than you could ever imagine. Enter this season with assurance, knowing that what God has in store for you is worth every waiting period and hardship you have faced. The breakthrough for which you have been praying for a long time is now a reality. It is approaching quickly, like the dawn after the darkest night, and is already on the horizon. You might sense the stirring in your soul already. The soft prod, the faint murmur that something significant is about to happen. You have been promised this breakthrough by God. A divine intervention that will break all the chains and create fresh avenues for success. Get yourself spiritually and psychologically for the gifts that are going to pour out. This is the time when God's power freely flows through your life and your faith moves mountains. The breakthrough could be a financial miracle, an unanticipated opportunity, or a relationship that has been repaired, but its effects will be irrefutable and transformative. You need to make room in your life in order to completely benefit from this blessing. Give up old doubts. Let go of resentment and rid your heart of distractions. God is beckoning you to accept with open arms and an attitude of gratitude. To truly experience the joy and transformation that this breakthrough promises, you must be prepared. Recall that perseverance is frequently necessary for breakthroughs. Your faith must be strong and unflinching even when the time is drawing near. Have faith that God will provide His benefits in due time. Your discovery marks the start of a new era and is evidence of God's faithfulness as well as your unwavering optimism. Every spiritual warrior experiences struggles, times when it seems like the fight never ends and the world is dark. Now, listen to this. Your battle is almost over. Your spiritual struggle, which you have fought with sacrifice, prayer, and tears, is about to finish. God is setting you up for success. Furthermore, your innovation proves that no weapon designed to harm you will succeed. These struggles have strengthened your faith and stripped away your fears, making you more refined than fire-tested gold. What used to hold you back is now setting you up for success. You are not fighting this battle alone. Your refuge, your strength, and your shield are God. Even when you cannot see it, His power is all around you. And you are protected by His assurances. Victory is only one aspect of triumph. It's a change in your life, mind, and spirit. This season will leave you feeling rejuvenated, self-assured, and dazzling. Your story will encourage those who are still fighting by demonstrating that when you believe in God's plan, you can succeed. Embrace courage and hope as you stand on the precipice of victory. Your life will be a lighthouse leading others out of darkness, and God's glory will shine through your journey from adversity to success. The end of your fight is near. Enter your victory with courage. Every significant change has a hidden process, a divinely orchestrated sequence of events, and spiritual development that is essential to your advancement but frequently invisible. God is carefully guiding your life, combining events, teachings, and experiences to set you up for success. This covert procedure may seem slow or perplexing at times, but it has a lot of meaning. The way God works is similar to how a potter shapes clay. You are continually being shaped into a vessel of honor, whether you are kneading with pressure or letting the clay rest. Every obstacle you face, every waiting period you endure, and every lesson you gain is an essential step on your path to spiritual growth. This exquisite craftsmanship is made just for you, bringing out your best qualities and strengthening your character. Be patient on this journey and have faith in God's timing. Avoid the urge to hurry or to oppose the procedure. Rather, totally embrace it, understanding that God's intentions are perfect and His methods are superior. Every minute of preparation will be worthwhile for your ascent. Giving up control, surrendering, and letting God guide are other components of the secret process. Blessings increase, wisdom flows, and doors open when you submit to His direction. Your divine potential is being unlocked by God's secret method during this time of growth. It takes more than simply effort to achieve great achievement. It has to do with alignment. Ordinary effort cannot bring about the flow of favor and benefits that can be obtained by aligning your daily acts with God's perfect purpose. God has a special and meaningful plan for you, and every endeavor receives heavenly assistance when your actions align with His will. Begin by sincerely seeking God's direction via prayer, meditation, and word study. Pay close attention to what He says, and be prepared to change your direction. When success is based on God, it is stable, rewarding, and resilient to life's ups and downs. It calls for obedience, humility, and a heart that is totally dedicated to His mission. The secret is consistency. Make decisions, relationships, and habits that are consistent with God's ideals. Make honesty, generosity, and loyalty the defining characteristics of your path. Those who live lives that mirror God's glory are rewarded by Him. You attract benefits when your behavior reflects His heart. Lastly, adopt an attitude of thankfulness and giving. Achievement is more than just self-interest. It's a place to bless other people. God increases your success tenfold when you serve without expecting anything in return and contribute with delight. Watch as God's enormous prosperity materializes in all aspects of your life when you completely align yourself. God is giving you a new strength, a force that transcends physical prowess or material influence. This spiritual force changes you from the inside out and helps you achieve your divine destiny. It is a strength derived by bravery, trust, and a close relationship with the Creator. Change is only one aspect of this metamorphosis. The goal is to become the person that God intended you to be. As you assume the authority that God has given you, your previous restrictions and worries vanish. Where there was hesitancy, you will discover bravery. Where there was uncertainty, you will find clarity. Where there was turbulence, you will find serenity. People around you will be inspired and drawn toward hope by your power, which is a light that shines in the darkest situations. It is proof that God's might is perfect and His grace is ample. Your spiritual qualities, talents, and gifts are activated to have a significant effect on the world through this transition. Take a bold step forward. Now is the divine time for you to step up and fulfill your destiny. God supports and empowers you at every turn. Accept your strength and let generations to be inspired by your metamorphosis. Have you observed any minor changes in your life? Unexpected benefits, a sense of calm even in the midst of stress, and doors opening where walls formerly stood. These are indicators that a season of boundless favor and plenty is upon you. The gifts that flow freely from God's favor surpass your expectations, much like a river. Favor alters everything. It makes the impossible possible, speeds up progress, and softens hearts. You'll witness the restoration of connections, the emergence of opportunities, and the timely provision of resources. Your finances, health, and soul will all be impacted by abundance, which will establish a new normal in which plenty replaces lack. This time of year calls for thankfulness and trust. Acknowledge the indications and react with humility, openness, and praise. Favor is a gift, but it also carries the duty to bless others and make good use of your blessings. You become a conduit for God's goodwill in the world as you walk in favor. Honor these indicators. They attest to the reality of your breakthrough and the influence of God in your life. Enter this season of boundless favor and plenty with courage. It is truly a miracle when God unlocks a door that you previously believed to be permanently closed. You might have thought that some paths were permanently blocked and felt hopeless, rejected, or stuck. However, God is an expert at transforming closed doors into portals of glory and impossible things into realities. Be prepared for unforeseen chances. Opportunities to grow personally, professionally, or in relationships that you never anticipated but that perfectly fit your destiny are opening up. These doors open at the appointed time and are frequently accompanied by serenity and Holy Spirit confirmation. No adversary can shut a door that God has opened. You may initially be hesitant or scared to move through. That's typical. However, God invites you to leap into faith and put all your trust in Him. Blessings, supernatural connections, and innovations aimed at improving your life are hidden beyond these doors. God's flawless design becomes more apparent with every step through a newly opened door. As God works in the background, get ready to be astounded. His apertures are frequently more exquisite and spacious than you had anticipated. Be brave because these doors are more than simply opportunity. They are appointments from God. God's flawless planning of your life's events is known as divine timing. It implies that your breakthrough will come just when you need it most, neither too soon nor too late. Though incomprehensible to us, this heavenly mechanism is consistently accurate and purposeful. You may be worried about why it seems like your prayers are taking so long. However, be aware that God is putting together the ideal breakthrough moment in the background by coordinating people, events, and resources. There is no waste. Every delay serves as a prelude to more glory. It takes faith and patience to trust in divine timing. It exhorts you to remain hopeful even when. Beloved soul, if this message has spoken to your heart, don't let it end here. Click that like button so the light can spread to more people who need hope. Subscribe to Holy Voices so you never miss the next word heaven has for you. And leave a comment below. I read every one, and I pray over them. Remember, faith grows when we share it, so share this message with someone who needs to hear it today. Until we meet again, may God's peace cover you and His voice guide your every step.